book signing, and Brother Tim Hicks approached me and said that there was a group called Cornel West Theory, and whether I thought it was all right for him to use the name. I said, my God, I'd be honored and humbled, delighted and full of joy for such a group, if in fact that group was preserving the dignity of poor people, working people, oppressed people, and was sensitive to the struggles of black folk in America. Then he laid out a group that met every possible criteria that I had in mind.
Weapons, fortified live. Christ died and my mom's still praying, and this is what I'm saying.
When I think about music, I think about John Coltrane and Curtis Mayfield and Nina Simone. The notion of there being in the younger generation conscious, courageous, prophetic, and progressive artists who wanted to keep that kind of legacy alive, so they know what Curtis is about, they know what Nina Simone was about, they know what Gil Scott was about.
Complimentary.
Go-go, punk, as well as organized fusion, it's rock. Mars Volta, Bad Brains, anything that's adventurous.
Bob would have said that too. He said the group of whoever played with me is the Whalers. So that's Bob, Peter, Bunny, the Whalers.
Go-go.
Yeah, Go-go from DC.
Right. You know, like, that's the city that made us.
Yeah.
Suffering is not a secret, and it's not a celebration. And sometimes it tends to walk that fine line in music. In art and how we describe ourselves as a people and community.
So I think for us, we're trying to reflect the fact that DC is not just the white buildings that you see with the Roman, Greek, architecture. It's not just Capitol Hill. It's also, people waking up every morning figuring out how am I going to survive today.
It's a labyrinth out there. Remember.
Got Jay-Z and Alicia Keys talking about New York and state of mind, the Empire State, right? That's one kind of state of mind. God bless them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cornel West Theory is talking about an Empire State of mind that's much more
real.
It really and truthful. I mean, I don't say that to put Alicia and Jay-Z down. Now, it's an anthem now.
Yeah.
But I'm an anti-imperialist. See, any empire I'm suspicious of, right? And so, when you talk about the shape of hip-hop to come, Ornette Coleman was dealing with an empire state of mind in jazz that was narrowing people's perspective. They needed to expand. Refused doing the same thing in punk. Shape of punk to come. Here comes a shape of hip-hop to come. Cornel West Theory said, you know what? Our first album was already about empire. And not just black people, but beginning with black people, but connecting everybody else. Now we're going to talk about the Empire State of Mind and how if hip-hop doesn't expand, it's not going to be a source of renewal and a source of revitalization.
The choice is yours.
Well, just as an older brother, as an older brother for me, you know what Marvin Gaye screamed from the depths of his soul, save the babies. And what's going on? That we're not going to save the babies if we don't bridge the gap. That's bottom line. That there's no way we're going to enhance the conditions and wrestle with the suffering of the people, psychically, spiritually, materially, economically, if we don't bridge the gap.
All things are mutable, right? Hip-hop isn't just this, it's been mutating up to this point, so why can't it continue to mutate? If things that we enjoy are now old school, which sound totally different from what's now, when that sounded different from what came before. So why can't it be like jazz and constantly evolve?
American, ghetto fabulous, fast money, organic connection outdated, planned community, past the cliche, then call it original. Can't pay your rent, but get your weave right.